Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, that is Technical Knowledge Video. This is Swapnil, and in this video I will show you how you can create a version history for the Power Automate flows. There are two types of scenarios in that, and I will show you both. If you go with the normal scenario, then you won't be able to create a versions, and if you go to the another scenarios, then you can create the versions and you can roll back to the previous versions and all these things. So it's very easy. I will show you, and just you have to follow this. Okay, so we have records in the student data prod under demo site ABC, and what we'll do is we'll create a simple flow which will update index ID, and then I will show you how you can manage the versions history and all these things. We will create a flow, automated cloud flow, and when an item is created, just click on it, name it your workflow, or student data, new entry in student data list. Okay, just save it. Okay, we have to add action because we just added trigger. I want to update it. Update atom. I have to use a demo site ABC. List name will be my student, so I will just directly type student data prod, and under ID I have to mention my ID, but now ID is not appearing. I don't know why. So okay, first thing is parameter. We have to check parameter. Okay, that's why demo site ABC. Sometimes it happen. You have directly, because we are not provided the details, so that's why I guess. So student data prod. Now we'll see. Let's see. ID, yes, now ID is available, right? And update atom. Okay, and show all. We have class name, address, index ID. You have to click on a show all, and then you will see all your columns. Index ID, what you have to do is you have to update your ID only in index ID. Okay, so that's the one thing. And okay, so this is, let's save it. Let's try to save it. Okay, now this flow is ready, but you won't see the version history. If you see at the top, we have send feedback, you have flow checker. We don't have any error, so it will not appear. Again, you can save it, test it, copilot it, but you don't have version history. Okay, why? Because we have not created this particular flow in a solutions. So if you go back, if you see, got it, my flows, the flow is appearing, but it's not in a solution, that's why. So to create a version history or to show like a Power Apps or SharePoint list item, we have different version histories. So now how to do it? For that, what you have to do is you click on existing environment, and then select your existing environment, click on the solutions. If you have solutions, then you can add it. If you check my previous video, I have explained about how to create a solutions and create applications and all these things, so I will not go in that details. Link in the description, you can check out. So I have existing solution called deployment test 17th, and if you click over here, you will see the object. Now I don't have any cloud flows. Now what I will do is, instead of creating one, let's try to add the existing one. So add existing automation cloud flow, and what is the name? New entry in a student list. Let's try to add it. It will take some time to add, but it will add, and then let's see if we'll try to send one. We'll add one more action to send a mail, and let's see it's work or not. So our cloud flow is added. Now let's go and try to edit. Okay, let's send a mail also. Send mail v2. I will send to myself only, and new entry. And by the way, you can add IDs also over here, so you will get exactly update item or index ID. You can use this one also. I will simply say in a message, say, hi team, new entry is added. Okay, ID is equal to this. I will add ID, and let's say, okay, and let's say if you need student name, then let's add that I think we have student name. Let me check. Yes, name, class name, address. So name, class name, address, which means title is nothing but the student. New entry, and we'll say as thanks. Okay, and minimize this and save. Now we have different options now available. Initially send feedback, version history. If you see, here is the version history available now, and you have to just click on it, save the draft, and let's see, we can see the version history or not. So past publish is now 8.4.1, and now the previous one was 8.4.2, and the latest one is 8.4.3. How you can see, if you remember, okay, so in a previous, when we created the first time, then if we have not added send and email, right? So if you see, if you click over here, you have only two options, one is trigger and one is action. Okay, and so in the latest version it has 3 items. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to just save it, and then again version history is created. Every time you save it, the version history is created, and if you want, you can publish it also. So from here you can publish it. Now the latest version is available, and it has a 3-line items, okay, basically, and from here you can see the version history. So if you want to test, you can directly, let's try manually test something, and let's try to add some data. New item, let's say vibe. Okay, sorry, I think title. Okay, again let's add Vaibhav, class name 11th, ABC. I will not update index ID because we have to do it automatically. Let's try. Okay, because we have added a new line item, so it should trigger. Okay, I think we have I think a title we have added, and we are not using it, and we have column called name, but we plugged name as a title, so don't worry. Yeah, flow is triggered. If you see, if you refresh, you will see the ID, index ID is updated, and if we go to the mail particularly, if you see, student name is Vaibhav entry. Okay, I think we misplaced something. Again, I have different workflow, which is that's why it's triggering 2 times, because new entry is added, but this is the one, right, that if you see the thanks for LK, and initially I have done some dev team, something like that. So flows triggered, but this is our existing flow, and we have updated in title also, so that's why. But if you want to make a changes accordingly, let's say if you are not using title, then why you have to plug it, right? So if you want to make a changes in send email, so instead of student entry, okay, instead of this, let's say, okay, student name will be name. Okay, so we'll search for name. When item is created, name, we'll add it. Okay, and we are not adding any entry. Okay, we'll just save this, publish this. Okay, so now this is our latest version, and if you want to test it, you don't have to create a new entry, because we have recently we triggered, so we will again trigger that particular line. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, so we have a new thing, and which is now properly getting data from name column only, okay, which is Vibe. Okay, And but the main thing is we have to see the version history. Now you can roll back to any versions if you want to see. So let's say if you want to roll back to where we have only two elements. Okay, so where this, let's consider this, we have to roll back to this. So what you have to do is you have to click on restore, and again the new version will be created over here. Wait for some time. Okay, and now see, this is the latest version, and just you have to publish it, and that's it. So this is how you can manage the versions history in a Power Automate. I hope you like this video, and if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. I post regular videos. Thank you.